I'm glad I have this on tape, and I'm glad it's coming out from your fucking mouth.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
I did not like you.
Please continue. Why?
Why?
If you remember then.
Because you were an irritation.
All right. Oh, she's singing as well. Hey, Caro. You want to sing as well?
Oh.
What did she say?
Got your point.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry, Caro. I'm trying to do a podcast, but it's all good. That's okay. I guess we're going to have to wait for you.
What was that?
I think she's just cooking something.
Well, you want to play a game?
Okay.
We're going to guess everything that she does based on the sound.
That is a very good game. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to turn this up. I'm going to use my cheating thing because...
I think she just blinked.
Okay, that's a good guess.
Yeah?
I think now...
She took a knife.
Oh, wow, that was good. I was about to say she just was thinking about someone.
Okay. You could hear that? All right. Did you hear that?
Yeah. What do you think that was?
I think she just now discovered that there was something stuck in between her toes.
What that thing was?
Broccoli. But just a little bit.
But I love the fact that you just said it with such a confidence.
Yeah. Her mom just called.
I love the fact that you're just trying to make stuff. Like she didn't make a sound at all. She didn't make one sound, and they're like, "Mom just called."
Were you denying my lived experience here?
No, I'm not, brother.
All right.
You're doing good. Okay. That's a great start.
To what?
Do you
Oh
have-
shit! We started.
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, do I have to watch my profanity here? Like,
Please don't.
Can I swear? Can I?
Please don't.
All right. Fuck. Really hit that F on that one.
Man, I don't know what to do with you. You're such a special person to me.
You are wearing socks right now.
Yes, I am.
And
I need to clarify. Do you want to clarify what's going on?
Gustavo's roommate went on a recent trip to IKEA, and she was not happy with the product, so she's drilling several holes into a chair right now.
To make another chair.
To make another chair.
Just make a chair out of a chair right
Yeah,
now.
because why not? Why not?
Handmade.
Who's stopping her? Not we, because the camera's blocking the door. I cannot escape.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, man. Carol, she just came with you with love, and then she said, I'm gonna make a chair out of another chair right now. I
Yeah.
was like, right now? She was like, you're shooting a podcast right now? I'm like, yep.
And what did we give her?
Love.
I didn't.
Needed that.
I gave her a look of utter resentment.
we both did.
We both did. What did yours look like? Okay, this is mine. That was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you try to mean with that?
That means I forgot to do the groceries today, and I blame you.
You blame me or her?
Her.
Carol, what the fuck, man? We love you. Bro, I think we should just start at some point.
Haven't we
When are we
started
gonna
yet?
start this?
All right. Ask me a question. Any question.
Okay, that's how it's
5.
supposed to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, put him in pressure. Put pressure. Put pressure on me.
All right.
Go 5.
Yeah.
4. 1, go.
3, 2,
Wow,
5.
gee.
Shit. Okay. Sorry.
No, but you're supposed to. And then 1 I'll give.
We already started. There's a red light blinking on the camera.
Okay, that's good.
It's not blinking though.
Oh fuck! I didn't record here.
No?
I did. I got you. go 5. And now I'll give you a question.
All
Very
right.
good. And then we start this because
Yeah,
it's been a long time that we're supposed to start this.
Yeah.
you're supposed to count down.
Oh yes,
from 5
right.
to 1.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
okay.
5. Wait, let me really
Okay.
sell this one. Let
Yeah.
me get my.
By the way, he's an actor, so really use your voice.
I'm gonna really bring in my vocal fry on this one.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, but I like it.
It's the sort of way of talking like this. That's
Oh,
vocal
nice,
fry.
nice.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'm supposed to ask a question, right?
Little bit.
Do you? When was the last time that you talked to someone that wasn't yourself? Dude.
Right out the gate.
Dude.
Right out the gate. Okay, so I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And who did you talk to?
that's right.
Can we start now?
Yeah.
Okay. So off the camera, and then I'll call you.
What?
Because I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. I want you to give an experience for the entrance. Like you're the first one that is gonna have that experience. Please, you off the camera and then walk in.
Oh, okay.
And then you get to have a little walk in as well.
All right.
Jesus Christ, it's my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah. You off the camera now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. And I'll introduce you.
Yeah.
And then you walk in, and then you say like, "Oh, hi."
Okay.
I'll give a situation.
Yeah,
Okay. So this guy, he's been through a lot with me, and he's still going through a lot of things with me, and I haven't seen in a long time. So we're still figuring out how to use our body language to communicate with each other. Could you just look to the side because it's very hard.
Sorry.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
And he's just, he's a friend of mine, like most of the people that I bring here. And right now he's if I describe what he's doing, he's sending me a lot of love in a way that I'm very, very grateful that he does that. He's a beautiful friend of mine, and his name is Niko, and his surname means the dick, which is a beautiful.
Can we fact check that?
Yeah, it actually is. Your name means like
Oh.
walk in now, brother. Niko, everybody, let's go.
Yes. Oh shit, that was horrible.
Yeah, I saw the
No, because I had to parkour my way here.
Yeah.
You see, there's a lot of obstacles in the room.
Yeah.
There are carpets,
Okay.
glasses of water,
Yes.
and a microphone, and also my phone. I almost landed.
Which
on
is
that.
on off.
It is.
Ooh.
Hey,
We're gonna do another
ooh.
entrance.
Wait. My mom's calling me.
Not now, Mom.
Why did I say that? My mom
I
was
don't
actually not calling me. But you fell for it. Now, this is the essence of acting, essentially. I'm not going to go into that. Sorry.
But welcome.
Thank you.
Finally.
Yeah.
It took that is the longest ever not starting podcast I've ever seen. Happen.
I don't believe that to be true.
Why not?
Because I know Alec. I'm sure before he walked on, he took a nap or something. He insisted before
He's not gonna be happy hearing this.
he insisted that he would come on screen whilst lucid dreaming. And please edit that out.
It was
No, you don't have to edit that out.
Okay.
Nothing but love for him.
okay.
Nothing but love for him.
Yeah, man. Man.
Wish I could lucid dream like him.
Oh man, that guy. Alex, something about him. He just like, if people haven't seen it, he's been another episode with me. He's the type of person that you look him in the eyes and then you can just love somebody because he just.
But not him.
Not him. Not him, but like someone else. You know what I mean?
You wished you could love someone else while looking at him, but you love him.
I love him.
Yeah.
But Lee con the pistol.
He's a lovely person to hug. Have you hugged him before?
No,
No, never.
No.
Not even a little bit.
I hugged him maybe once in my birthday,
All right.
but that was his
Only,
gift to me.
only a special occasion.
No, it was his gift.
Oh,
He's like, I got a gift for you.
okay.
I was like, what is it? He was like, come here. I'm like, come here where? He was like, right here, real close, real close.
And then just no warning happened, and that's it.
Nah, he was like, you ready? I'm like, for a second, I was like, I thought it would be his dick, which I would be happy to see as well because I've never seen it. But he hugged me.
Is this a bit of a hobby of yours that you insist on seeing your friends' privates?
No, it's not. But like, your name's the dick. I told you so many times. In my language, it means no. Like it's like if you mix it, like le, in French is the,
Yeah.
and pistol it's cock.
In what language?
In mixed languages, French and Portuguese.
Well, what's the word?
Do you ever think about your name? It's such like a serious question. It's such an artistic name, Niko Le Pistol. It just sounds so good.
Yeah, to people outside of Finland, probably, but it is a relatively common surname in Finland.
Le Pistol.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
I plan to because it has the in the name you have the O and it has those two dots.
Yeah. Did you say in Finnish as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you take those away, you're left with what I have currently.
Oh, which is the O, the
Yeah.
pistol.
Well, actually, it is with the two dots, but I just present myself as an O,
Okay.
and that makes people go like, "Oh," you know.
Yeah, it's a fun name. Did you ever think about changing your name, like for your career or something like that?
No.
Because
no.
that's your name, right? Nicole Pistol.
Yeah, that's my name.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I haven't really thought about it. I have thought about enforcing certain nicknames.
Enforcing nicknames, like
Enforcing is such a strong word,
Yeah.
but yeah, like requesting people to use a certain nickname when it comes to me.
what was it that you came up with? You better come up with something now.
I know, but like it's such an easy setup for a joke.
I know. I could see you thinking about something.
But I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Can I
but
go?
Go ahead.
Little Chico.
How did you know?
It just sounds like you.
Yeah,
Someone who would tickle somebody
yeah, just a little bit.
for no fucking reason.
Yeah, just from the tip,
Yeah, just
tip of
like
the nose.
yeah, just like Alec. I have a gift for you.
Come here,
Come here.
right now.
Close.
You ready?
Just tickle somebody.
Where was that? Was that the belly button?
That was the hips, which is
The hips.
that's where it fucks me up.
Really? That's your ouchie bit.
Like right here.
Yeah. Have you ever had a person like put their fingers in between your ribs? Oof.
I'm glad you said ribs. The way that you were presenting your fingers, it looked very violently.
I felt in the room that your pulse sort of
Yeah.
went berserk.
Yeah. So right in the ribs like this.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound fun, bro.
No.
Who did that to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Back to your name. what was the nickname that you like?
Nini.
Are you fucking with me or are you serious right now?
I'm serious. I quite enjoyed that.
Nini.
Yeah, Nini.
Nini. It sounds okay, but why?
Well, maybe there's certain sentimental stuff to it. I don't know. My dear friend back in France used to call me Nini.
Okay.
And also I had another friend of mine whose name was Niklas. So people would refer to him as Nini. And then
Nicholas
I was...
that we knew? The French Nicholas?
No, Niklas.
Ah, okay.
And he was called Nini. And I was called Nini for a time.
Okay.
But he was a bit taller than I was. So he was referred to as Grand Nini. And I was referred to as Petit Nini.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nini, huh?
Dark times. Dark times.
Dark time Paris, brother.
Yeah, man.
Did you cry
Just now?
because of Paris?
Do I cry because of Paris?
Bro.
No. It always
It
brings a smile to my face when I think about the times there.
It does me too, but I
Yeah.
cry because
Like,
of it.
well, like I said before, like every day or every night in particular was an adventure.
There.
Yeah, you never knew what was gonna happen.
To
know?
you, for example?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
what was defined? What were you doing there?
I was.
Because I was around you, and then I didn't see you fucking climbing walls and hitting people in the face. That was a bit random, but you know what I mean.
Well, I didn't do that.
Okay.
Just for the record. No. Well, you end up going to Sunday night dinners with a strange but most curious man, and meeting a bunch of people, and going to the riverside to read poetry to complete strangers, and then ending up selling roller skaters with your best friend.
Wow.
I mean, like this kind of stuff, like you can't make this stuff up. I mean, you can. You absolutely can.
Yeah.
But, once you live it, it's great. It's exciting.
God damn, brother.
Yeah.
And the roller skate, I was selling them, so like I remember
Yeah. Yeah.
we roller skate in the Seine together at some point.
Yeah.
La Seine.
Yeah, I remember this one thing that you added me on this group chat. Well, we talked about it before. It's a great story.
I was a dreamer.
Yes, and I was awake. And you were trying to put me to sleep. But what happened was that you contacted me asking that if I would like to sell roller skates with you, and I was like,
I actually asked you this.
yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
But then you added me to a WhatsApp group,
Yeah.
and you introduced me to everyone as sort of a instructor in roller skating. Now, I knew at the time how to ice skate.
Yeah, bear in mind. That's your knowledge on ice skating.
Yeah. And I don't remember exactly how you pitched it to me when I was a bit furious with you. I said, like, I can't instruct these people. I don't have the knowledge. I mean, if I fall down, it's not going to look great,
Yeah.
But once we started doing it,
You're fucking off the rails, right?
yeah, I was going 1,000 kilometers an hour.
You're fucking great, bro. You did
Yeah.
great. The fun thing was like the reason that I wanted you to instruct the people is because I didn't know anyone else, and I want to sell people roller skates. So it's like I have this guy who's gonna teach us. So you guys buy these roller skates from me. I was selling a bunch of roller skates, but you never taught them. So these people just have a bunch of roller skates because of me. I just sold them roller skates, and then they were like,
No, I did teach them once.
Who?"
There was one session, like 4 people, 3 people, 1 person.
And that was me.
No, there was. I'm not gonna name drop anyone here, but like someone came with us,
Yeah,
and they were roller skating with us.
that was Sarah.
Well, you certainly name dropped just now.
Oh, okay. No, sorry.
I don't know. I just
Okay, yeah.
it's like a privacy.
It's a
I don't know.
good friend of ours.
Yeah,
that
nice
we have in
save,
Paris.
nice save.
Yeah. Okay. She is.
No, she is. She
Yeah.
is. I'm just yeah.
She didn't buy roller skates from me, just so you know, Sarah. I remember.
We remember.
We remember.
Yeah.
Poetry that wasn't with me. You read the poetry to a
I
stranger?
wasn't with you like the entire time.
Well, okay. That
Most-
hurts. But
Hey.
okay. Well,
No, but it was super nice because you were living like almost right next door to me.
we're kind of neighbors, which was fantastic.
Kinda, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I still think it was a horrible idea because we used to have like dinners a lot.
Yeah.
I would cook, you would cook, and I'd come to your place a lot, and you would come to mine. But that one time with the borscht soup, when
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna make this soup.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And you were talking about the soup for a week.
Oh my!
Oh, guys, we're gonna make
longer.
I'm gonna make this guy's soup and stuff.
Yeah, but the mistake that I did was that I made it at my place. I didn't just prepare it; I made it at my
Yeah.
place, and I was carrying this big pot with me to your place, which was probably, I don't know,
It was heavy.
nine blocks away.
And it was heavy as well.
It was heavy. I had to stop several times and just think like, why
So
am I doing
random.
this? Yeah.
They just like Paris, the most romantic city. All of a sudden, someone just like making out or something. You just see someone with a pen.
Carrying soup.
Just in the middle of Paris, crossing the Eiffel Tower.
No, but it got lighter on the way.
Okay, because it's spilled halfway through it.
Yes, halfway. There's a
Oh,
dog
man.
following me, licking
Yeah.
the soup. And I swear, when it was eating the soup, it became Russian. Started speaking Russian.
The dog?
Yeah.
Damn, that's some good cooking over there.
Yeah.
What's that story that like the girl kind of feed the ground some bread to come back, but like a wolf ate the bread and then she can't find her way home or something like that.
No, that's Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. It's a
Yeah.
German story, isn't it?
I can't say the origin, but
Oh,
the
okay.
Brothers Grimm at
The
Central
Brothers
Europe.
Grimm, yeah.
Yeah, it's
So that was kinda
the,
you.
The brother and yeah,
But with the soup.
Yeah, but with the soup. Yeah,
Yeah, and the dog ate it.
yeah. The dog ate
It
it.
wasn't a wolf.
No,
Mm.
could have been.
It could have been. It's Paris.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
never know.
Mm.
It was crazy during the first wave of COVID when everything was locked down.
Yeah.
You could see on the news that all these wild animals came to the city.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. Like for example, and I think it was in Johannesburg. There were like, was it penguins or elephants or something, in the city roaming. And in Paris there were wild boars.
No way.
Yeah,
Where the fuck those things come from?
because there was no traffic, there were no people out, so the animals were coming back. It was documented that in Venice the dolphins came back.
Through the city?
Yeah.
How the fuck they were hanging out in the city? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, Venice is.
Oh, it's water in the
Yeah.
fucking canals. I
Yeah.
thought it was like in the city.
No, it's not like a fucking Simpsons episode where there's a
Flapping on the-
Simpsons episode where dolphins come and take over.
Is that true? I mean,
Yeah.
is that true? The dolphins?
The actual event, or the Simpsons episode.
What happened in Finland? Who came back?
I don't know. Everyone's
The seals. You guys have
Seals?
seals over there, don't you?
yeah, a couple.
Mm.
There's this for a very long time there was this website where it was this live feed of this cam. It was called something like seal cam, or because it was the type of seal. It was called Saimaa norppa.
Yeah. What does that mean? People that don't speak Finnish.
It's the type of seal that it was.
Oh, okay.
And you could just watch this this live feed of the seal on a rock. But
shit.
people quickly realized that nothing is happening. It's just, laying there in the sun for hours on end, and then it might dip back into the water and come back.
That was a newborn seal.
No,
But just a seal.
it was a seal.
Just a random seal. You guys have
Just
a
a random
cam,
seal.
a cam on it, and then you just watch the seal leave. It's like Big
or
Brother,
just lay there.
but Big Brother for seals,
That would be cool though.
right?
Yeah, have them do like little activities and stuff.
Like what kind of activity? Okay, it's your show.
Mm-hmm.
You're a director. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna give you this show.
Yeah.
There's a writer, and he's been working on it for a long time. It's called Big Brother. I don't know if you heard of it, and it's about this seal.
A seal.
A seal.
Just one.
Yeah, it doesn't have a name.
All right.
And we're trying to make a show out of it. So, and then we want you, because we heard about your work. What can you bring to the table? So, do you have any ideas for it? Or
Well, people are usually drawn to a couple of things, drama, sex, violence.
is this you pitching back to me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It was very natural. That's why I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey. So drama, sex, violence, stuff like this, or comedy, funny stuff.
Okay. I'm a
But-
producer, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Parkour. Yeah. So I would put a bottle of scotch on the rock.
Like it.
Open it so because it has like these little flaps, so we can't open a cork or open a
Okay.
bottle cap. So open it for him, them, him, her.
Oh, I like the way that you're going with the what we are right now. No, identifying.
Because we don't know. Because you just said it is a seal.
A seal. You
A
listened
seal.
to what I said. Okay,
Hey,
that's good.
that's rule number 1, isn't it?
Yes.
So a bottle of scotch.
Okay, I have the seal, a rock, a butterscotch,
We put a blow up doll
a blow. Ooh,
in the shape of another seal, and a handgun. All place it on the rock,
okay.
and then we wait for the seal to come and see what happens.
Right now, this is Gustavo saying,
Yeah,
I would have that show made.
yeah. I would direct it.
The handgun,
I would act in it.
you'll be the seal?
I would be the blow up doll seal.
What kind of shot? Okay, let's talk shots now. What was the first shot? The
Aerial.
pilot.
Aerial.
Ooh. Damn!
Yeah.
God damn! But slow, what kind of like aerial, just static?
Very slow.
Very slow coming from what angle? Tell me. Sorry, I got too much into it.
So basically, because it's a lake.
Oh, it's not in the fucking sea, huh?
No, it's a lake.
Ooh.
And in the middle of the lake, there's a rock. And this is where all that happens.
Yeah.
We have a drone flying just above the sea level, the lake level. And then rising.
On top of the rock?
On top of the rock. And then close-ups.
Of?
The gun. The ball of scotch.
Yeah.
And just a part of the blow-up doll.
Just that you don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. And then some underwater shots.
That you don't know what's coming either.
What's coming?
I hope someone is listening to this.
I hope someone is investing right now.
If they want to invest, what number? What's your number?
3.
What does that mean?
They know.
Bro, you're a genius.
It's a bit of a strong word, but yeah, I'll take it.
The underwater shot, it really got me.
That's where I got you?
Yeah.
Out of all this, that's where I got you?
Yeah. I have a question to you. In this zone, it's an honest question.
Yeah.
Are we dumb? And think about it. Really think about it.
Really think about it?
Yeah. Are we dumb?
No.
That's it? That's how you go?
Did you want me to elaborate or what? Oh, shit. No, my bracelet came off.
Okay.
No, carry on.
That's okay. I'll watch you doing.
You watch me do it?
Yeah. Now, don't you feel dumb sometimes a little bit?
Yeah.
And there's a part of myself knowing you a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
All those times that we spent, all those dinners that we had in Paris.
Yes.
That's the thing that I think you do not like at all. Someone think that you're dumb. That's the worst thing that someone can think about you. Correct if I'm wrong.
What?
Like someone saying like, oh, I think you're dumb. And then you'll be like, oh, so what about this event in... And then someone, oh, okay. You know, you just throw them an event that like no one knows.
I just throw a fact or a historic
that
thing.
makes that people change their mind.
No, because for the longest time, when I was a kid, I was at one point in my life made fun of by not being as smart or intelligent as the other
So that comes
students.
from that kind of place, huh?
Not saying that I practice what you just said.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah. What do you mean by practice? Like,
as in, like, if somebody says I'm dumb, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, during the Second World War, no.
No, I know you don't do it, but you do it naturally. I've seen it happen. It's beautiful. But at the same time, I feel dumb.
But that's not triggered by someone saying, "Hey, you dumb."
Yeah, no one says you dumb, but like. Listen to me right now.
Hey, look at me.
You're right there.
Hey, right there.
Talking to you right there.
Look at me.
No, but like I've been to places with you, and like this is where I remember from you in parties.
Yeah.
If people talking, and you'll be like, nah. Pss, pss, pss. And people, this is my impression of you as well, by the way.
All right.
And people like
nervous. I'm sweating.
Yeah, I know. So am I. And people, what like, Did you guys know? Did you guys know the chimpanzees are the only species that make love looking at each other's eyes? And everyone was like, what?
Can I say something?
Wait. Everyone goes like,
It's bonobos.
thank you. You see? I just proved my point, right? But you just like have this knowledge that like people just like, it makes them like, what the? Whoa. I didn't know about that shit. That like, what was it? Bonobos?
Bonobos, yeah.
Okay, I've been telling everyone it's chimpanzees. You
Well,
see,
I'm
I've
sure.
been quoting you so bad.
Yeah, but I'm sure they believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just sold it just right now.
Yeah.
But those kind of things, I think, like jokes aside, I really appreciate that about you. Like I really do. Like you just, you have this unique knowledge, and that was like sometimes you would come to my place, and I would just like, let's just this motherfucker talk, see what comes out from his motherfucking mouth today. And all of a sudden I was like, Gustavo, let me tell you something.
Again, this is your impression of me. Yeah. Okay.
Dolphins. They rape each other. I'm like, whoa, brother, what? So they do, and that's a fact.
And also, like, trigger warning to those. Maybe skip ahead. Maybe 40 seconds.
Yeah.
30 seconds. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, the rape. I know it's fucked up. Like dolphins are fucked in the head.
But yeah, dolphins do practice raping.
That's so crazy.
And also, there's been documented events of dolphins using other sea life carcasses as sex toys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro.
And you know dolphins have a blowhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This should breathe. Breathe.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
a Russian.
There's also been documented instances where another dolphin penetrates another dolphin's
in the fucking nose.
Yeah, essentially.
That's kind of nose, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Also, some of them end their own lives.
They kill themselves, I heard.
Yeah.
Running through those like propellers, right? Have you heard of those?
No, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, those motherfuckers are like, that's it.
Wow.
That's so crazy. Imagine like
That
Tom.
seems like very, very painful way to go.
Yeah, he's like, Tom's just like, man, fuck this. And then Jake was like, what are you talking about? He's just like, check this out. Jake was like, what you talking about?
Tom is like, hey, my name's Tom. Welcome to Jackass. And just goes at it.
And then Jake was like, after just, Tom is just like torn apart. Jake is like, what the fuck just happened?
Jake is like, Tom, you okay? You okay? Tom, we gotta go home now. I got this brand new carcass waiting for me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was horrible.
Oh my god, bro.
Seriously, just, this is your thing, and I respect that, but I think it would be a good idea to have a button every time you press when somebody says something bad or something insensitive. So just now with that carcass joke, I think I should have pressed that button. That makes a huge sound.
I like that. I think I'm gonna have for the next episode with you on that topic.
Yeah.
When you say about those things, it's funny that you came in and you said, "Oh, trigger warning" and so on, and I think that's a good thing. But like, I feel we are in such a sensitive time right now. It's so sensitive, and I feel like for me sometimes it's very difficult to navigate because I'm fucked up. Like, not like I say a bunch of shit that like triggers people. So for me, like I'm learning how to not to, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just be in a way like more caring for other people, or just I also like trying to just express. I feel it's such a difficult time to express ourselves in a way that's just like you're not gonna trigger someone or you're not gonna hurt someone and so on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's that for you?
Well, it comes back to reading the room as well.
Yeah, reading the room.
Yeah, reading the room.
I thought you were reading the movie, The Room. Okay.
Anyways. Also to understand what your views are on certain things, and also understanding what other people's views are on certain things, and sort of respecting that. But when it comes to like the sensitivity of things, we all do mistakes, and I think it is essential that we learn from those mistakes and also are given the opportunity to learn from those mistakes
By other people.
by other people. Yes.
Which is a huge part. I feel sometimes like that's kind of lacking a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a very unforgiving place,
Right.
especially the internet sometimes.
Cancel cultures that you're talking about now?
But sometimes, yeah. Yeah. That's a whole different conversation really, but I I think we should, approach certain issues and certain comments with understanding, but also with a certain sort of helping hand, that, hey, you said something that was hurtful towards me or somebody else, and I feel like it's necessary for me to step up and tell you this.
Yeah.
And, I'm not attacking you, but I want you to understand this. And if you would like to talk about it or to learn why this is hurtful, we can talk. In opposed to attacking you
Right.
for saying something insensitive or doing something insensitive, But then there's also that side of things that, certain things that are a bit more unforgivable,
Yes.
you know?
I see what you mean for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because certain people just like, oh, this is okay. You should see this person this way, but other things for other people just like, no, not like not a child. Never do anything to a child, or for example, like that.
Certain
like those
unforgiving things.
yeah, those like almost social
Unforgivable, yeah.
unforgivable social contracts, almost certain things. But people have different views on like things.
Yeah, and also like one should not necessarily be oriented in your particular culture, but also like keep an open mind that yes, these things, these subjects, these people are treated drastically differently in this culture than in yours, but it also is their culture,
So basically, you're saying like be considerate of one's culture
Yeah.
when taking into consideration the actions.
Yeah, like let's say that it is a huge part of a certain culture to eat reindeer.
Okay.
I don't know,
Yeah.
like
Sweet.
yeah, for example, but
Let's
like
put them-
like make a whole sort of a ritual out of the feasting of reindeer. I'm not particularly saying that there's people who do this or there's people who don't do this, but it's just an example off the top of my head.
Okay.
So these people have been doing this for a very long time, and it is a part of their culture. And yes, an animal is dying, but you have to be respectful towards that as well, to a certain degree.
And that's the ritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then there's also like the flip side of this, because it's not black and white. That's the thing,
Yeah.
I've sort of grown to understand that basically everything is a spectrum. It's not only good and bad. We're usually somewhere in the middle.
With the things that we do.
Yeah, and the things that we are. So, well, for example, in the Netherlands, they have this tradition. I don't recall what the name of it was, but it's one of the most ridiculous things ever. They have the celebration where they all do blackface.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blackface should be like the sea.
The sea?
Yeah, to represent the sea. What are you talking about?
No, to represent, like to not represent, but to seem
I
like
know it's
black,
black
people.
I know. Just fucking shit.
The
I just want to see your face explaining that. But anyway, okay. So they do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and there are a lot of people in that country who are against that, and there are a lot of people who are for that.
Okay.
And the argument that people who are for that have is that this is a tradition that they've had for a very long time.
Okay.
And in that instance, it does not make it okay. It doesn't.
Because they use only the tradition to back them up.
Yeah, and what they are backing up,
Which is
which is doing blackface.
But they represent slaves. What are they representing with the side, you know?
With this tradition.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Okay.
But again, educating oneself is
Right.
another thing, learning,
Mm.
why do you do this?
Yeah. Because the worst thing you should do is just like blackface, your tradition, fuck your tradition. They're like, no, we want blackface, blackface, blackface. And they're like, bro, this is not how you do things.
Yeah,
You know
no.
what I mean? On both sides. I mean, like, the reason why those people do that is because there's no like someone going up to them and was like, listen, for example, take it like a black person. It's like, hey, I've literally going up to them and being like, hey, this kind of hurts me or something like that. I don't know, like, but there's so many ways to do it, but people just go like, oh, look at these people. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Look at this long Netherlands people. They're the longest people in the world.
They are enormous.
Yeah.
The first time I got drunk in my entire life,
Really?
we had these people, these Dutch people,
Yeah.
these Dutch students
Yeah.
coming to our school.
So sensitive. These Dutch people. I'm sorry. Dutch people.
No, because like Dutch people is general. They were students.
Okay.
They were my age.
Okay.
They come to our school, and it was like a week exchange thing. They come for a week to live at our house and go to our school and learn about Finland, and then
Why?
I don't know. It was
Okay.
a sort of anyway.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me.
How?
I said why in such a aggressive way. Sorry, carry on, brother.
No, it wasn't insensitive, but and then we went for a week to live at their house and get to know the country, get to know the
You went to the Netherlands?
yeah for a week.
Oh, really? And then they went to your home?
Yeah. And so the thing was that, like you said, very tall people
Yeah.
in general, very,
Yeah.
very tall. And I don't know, was I maybe 15 at
Yeah.
the time? They were 15 as well, but they were like 2 meters tall.
Jesus.
They went to the supermarket, bought beer, no ID because they were so tall,
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
And we went on a school trip to this one island. And I ended up drinking with these Dutch people.
This is so crazy.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if a Mexican guy goes to Finland and then he's like 50 years old, the person says, oh, ID. Because they're not really tall.
Is that like a general thing? in
Yeah,
Mexico?
I mean, you said like guys 2 meters. So 2 meters is like in Finland. It's like, oh, he's 20 or something.
no, I mean like if you look older, and usually people sort of associate being tall with age, I guess.
Really?
Well, sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same as with like facial hair.
But facial hair makes sense, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But also, like, when you see someone really tall,
Yeah.
you assume like they
They're older?
yeah, they're older.
Okay. That's
know?
such a weird theory. This guy's 2 meters. But Dutch people, I heard they start to grow when they're 5. They start early.
But before that, they don't grow at all.
No, they just stay until 5. They're like
It's just an infant until 5, and then they start.
At 5, they hit it hard, bro. They don't stop.
They're like, oh, here we go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've not done research on that.
Dutch, those guys, I heard they grow different.
Yeah.
You mentioned about education. Huge part of that I like, for people that I don't know, I know you for some time, and we spent
How long though? 4
4 years, 5 years,
4 years.
5. Today it's 5. Today, this exact day is 5 years that we've known each other.
Why did you say this?
What do you mean?
What do you mean exactly today?
Today, the day that we met in school when we started school.
It was January the 2nd.
Yes.
That's not true.
Why not?
We started school in like September.
Why did you destroy the story? You should have just
Well, you
gone
can
with
just
it.
cut it out.
Okay, I'll do it. And then we caught it.
That's right. We did meet today. 5
We
years
met-
ago.
we met in
4,
5 yeah,
5.
exactly, yeah.
Numbers, I don't know.
But education. So you, that's something I know about you that you just like, is there something that you think about it? Just like, yes, today I need to educate myself. I need to, because I know you like put documentaries in the background for you, like to listen to something interesting that you like, and you just like listen to it to get I don't know. Is that the reason? Because you want to have that kind of perspective on that subject? What is that kind of like interest for? I don't want to say intellectuality or for knowledge. Where's that come from?
Well, I think it's a combination of two things. Um, it's genuine curiosity
Okay.
to learn new things, and it's also like the discipline to learn new things.
You gotta
You
have
know?
some discipline, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think a lot of people, us probably included, I assume, that if we like something, we want to maintain that. We want to keep doing it. You know, you really really like a certain brand of ketchup, and you only have that ketchup because it's so good. You don't open your doors to any other ketchup. You know, it's only normal sort of people behavior, I think. So it requires that discipline to keep opening, keep being open minded.
Oh, okay. You mentioned the ketchup. I lost you for a second. The ketchup, it
Sorry
really
about
got
that.
me. No,
Sorry.
but with the ketchup, you mean like not be like
Not
it's
limiting yourself
not
because
only
something
Hellman's.
works. You know.
Got it.
And but well, there's this anecdote that I usually tell when sort of discussing this attitude is that
What attitude?
towards sort of intellectual curiosity.
Okay.
My uncle has this theory. I think I'm gonna put it this way. He called me one evening and he was like, "Buddy, I discovered the Holy Grail, the Fountain of Youth," and I was like, "Okay." And he said, "To stay young forever, you have to keep learning forever." And what he meant by this was that basically when a child goes out for the first time and sees snow for the first time, it's like, oh, what is this? I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna smell it. I'm gonna taste it. Oh my God, this snow was yellow. Ugh. And you can laugh. It's fine.
Oh, that was semen.
No, piss.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's yellow.
Sorry.
Yellow snow.
You know me. I go different places. Okay, it
Yeah.
wasn't semen.
Stay here.
Thank you.
No, it wasn't semen.
Okay, it was a child as well. So it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
My brain's so fucked. Yeah.
The button.
Brr.
Yeah. So you basically approach every new thing as if it were a new thing. You know, something interesting, something intriguing, something possibly magical. You know? So,
Even if you don't know the thing, no.
yeah. It's like, oh, have you heard about this thing that, dolphins do? And then you're like,
Okay.
no, please tell me. This is
Got
very
it.
intriguing, Maintaining that attitude towards stuff, that you want to learn.
Yeah.
Not that, no, I haven't, but would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you still know what dolphins do, but like at the same time, like, what is it that you know? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So if you just keep that going, the experience of life just keeps on, refreshing itself.
Yeah. Shit, man.
And that's also how you change as a person because you keep on learning. And I think it's incredibly healthy as well. It's incredibly healthy.
Yeah.
So I know people that, sort of decided at one point in their life that they know everything they should know.
Ouch.
And then just, I don't know, withered away a little bit. Contributed, of course, to many, many people's lives, and being beautiful people, but, stop learning, So, maintaining the intellectual curiosity with discipline.
Yeah.
Because it's also exciting to learn new things,
Right.
That
can be scary as well. I think that's
the
why
thing.
that people like
Yeah.
they're like, oh no, I can't fucking learn about this because the ketchup that I've been eating is so good.
Yeah.
Can I?
A little bit. Well, I got a parkour. Yeah. I'm going to drink a little bit of coffee.
Drink your coffee. But goddamn. But this is gonna get me thinking, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh wait, you drink your coffee as well. Sounds nice. Do you want me to clip that?
My coffee drinking?
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
was a
fine.
hard. What'd you swallow? It was a hard swallow.
Was it hard to swallow?
It was a hard swallow. I could hear it.
Oh, really? Because I really sort of went away from the...
Is that good?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So learning, brother. Learning, it's a crazy... What was the craziest thing you learned? Top of your head. 5, 4...
No, don't do that.
3...
Don't do that. Don't.
2, 1... Speak.
Probably something to do with technology. Because I'm not really good with technology.
Mm.
But it is sort of exhilarating when you learn how to do certain things. For example, video editing.
Okay.
It seems very complicated at first.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
But you've done some, didn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
So that was really exciting. And
Yeah.
also like understanding the sort of mechanics of a phone.
Mm.
And especially when purchasing a new phone, you sort of look at the specs of it
Yeah.
to understand, you know, how good is this phone
Yeah.
towards, you know, the price of it. You know, you do the research of it.
But how do you... And that triggers me to ask, okay, so keep that like curiosity always to be able to learn.
Yeah.
But do you... Even something that like, it's not your field. Let's say there's something like technology that you're not really good at it.
Yeah.
Even someone just talk... Because for me, sometimes there's a couple subjects that people just like... You know when you're doing coding... And then you see... I don't even know how to start a conversation about this because I don't know.
You could have said anything and I wouldn't understand.
Exactly.
My
When
my brother does coding. But
Okay.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, so how do you... You know? And if
Maintain
person-
that curiosity. towards-
Right?
Well, it doesn't only have to do with you. It also has to do with the other person, the way that they present it. I have this dear friend of mine who's a historian,
Okay.
or he's doing a master's degree currently in history,
Mm.
and he has this amazing ability that he can talk for hours, but he doesn't repeat himself, and he doesn't get boring at any point.
He doesn't repeat himself?
He doesn't repeat himself at all.
Everything that we heard from him, this motherfucker never repeated something like, "Oh, Shakespeare's been doing this." Is that to do with
What I mean is when he starts talking about someone, you know,
Okay.
in history, he doesn't repeat the same fact twice in the same setting.
Okay, not in the same... Like, he can talk about that maybe next time you guys see each other or something like
Yeah,
that.
if I ask. Or
Ah,
something.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
For example, there's he told me this story of Sir Francis Drake.
I really like the name. So who the fuck is that?
Sir Francis Drake is the first captain to sail around the world
Ever.
ever.
He was English?
Yes.
Can I have another one? Because it could be anything.
Yeah, but you got that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I said Sir Francis Drake, so maybe that sort of give it. I don't know. I'll give you the credit for it. It's great.
Still.
Yeah. He was. I think he grew up in like relative poverty. Well, not poverty, but like lower class.
Yeah.
And from there he started working on ships and stuff, and from there he moved on to becoming a sailor,
Mm.
and then moved up the ranks, and became a pirate.
I really like this story.
Yeah, he was robbing the Spanish mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, and he started a few settlements in America as well. There's a couple of cities that are or towns that are named after him in America.
But he was the first one to go around the world
As the captain.
as the captain.
Yeah.
So the one who, whatever this thing means.
No, but as a captain of the ship, he wasn't the first person to do it.
Ah, okay.
Because there was a crew before who did it, but the captain died during the journey. But Francis Drake was the first captain to sail around.
Alive did the
Yeah.
whole journey.
Yeah.
The guy who died must be so pissed.
I'm sure he would have.
3 days to come back to whatever country he's like,
Yeah.
fuck. That was the first thing he said. But anyway, okay, so Sir John's Drake, whatever his fucking
Francis
name is.
Drake.
Francis Drake.
The most interesting thing, or the most awesome thing about this character was that because he robbed the Spanish. I really hope it wasn't the Portuguese, because if I get this wrong, I'm pretty sure it was the Spanish.
Right.
Because the Portuguese were allies, I believe. Yeah. So, robbing the Spanish, and he was on his way back to England, and the Spanish asked for the head of Francis Drake. that
True.
once he arrives in England, I request the crown to cut off his head and send it to Spain. So when he arrived, they were ready to kill him. They were ready to arrest him, but he had so much loot that he had stolen as a pirate from the Spanish
Yeah.
that he actually paid off the entire country's debt with that loot
What?
and then some. And the sword that was supposed to cut off Sir Francis's head actually knighted him.
I got goosebumps from that.
Yeah.
Goddamn fuck Drake. Drake? What's his name?
Francis Drake.
Drake.
Yeah.
Bro, what a gangster fucking thing to do.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, a gangster.
Have you heard of these video games called Uncharted?
No?
It's sort of like these Indiana Jones, Tomb Raiders type of video games where there's this character called Nathan Drake who goes to El Dorado or Shangri-La or stuff like this and, finds it and there's like, you're shooting guns, there's explosions and stuff. It's very exciting. It's very cinematic.
And then it has the thing from the top as well?
What thing?
The camera? I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Okay.
And there was a film recently with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg that was, based on those video games.
Okay, yeah. The
But,
movie I know.
yeah, the character of Nathan Drake in the video games is supposed to be the great grandson of Sir Francis Drake.
Who was also a pirate?
Yeah. It's not fact, but Nathan Drake is actually not a person.
Okay, it's just a fictional character.
Yes, but Francis Drake is an actual person.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was this? What era?
Francis Drake?
Yeah. Let me guess. You know?
No, go ahead.
But you know?
I have two guesses.
Okay. 1400s?
My guess was going to be 15, 16.
Oh, okay.
No, 15. 14 could be right as well.
Yeah.
It was 15.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't think it was during Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And Shakespeare died 1616.
Damn, that time. What a crazy time.
Yeah.
Because you told me about this. Looking back, what era would you live if you could go back? This midnight in Paris kind of shit. And I think I mentioned that in some of other episodes. I'm sorry for going back, but I think it's an interesting topic. What era would you go back?
If I could go back and live in a certain era?
Yeah.
Well, the Midnight in Paris era would be interesting.
Yeah.
Early 1900s,
Yeah.
Preferably not during the war.
Yeah, fuck that.
No,
war started in 1914, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, somewhere around like a couple months before it starts.
Or just, move somewhere else during it. I don't know.
Yeah.
If in this world I would be finished, there was a civil war happening during the First World War because we weren't a part of the First World War. We had a civil war
In your country.
Yeah.
Like who was fighting there?
They were referred to as the Whites and the Reds.
The Reds war.
Reds were working class.
Oh, okay, and the Whites.
Middle to upper class.
So there was more Reds. Please say the Reds fucked the Whites.
No, they didn't.
They didn't.
No,
they got
lost.
fucked.
Yeah, Whites lost. I mean, Whites won.
The Whites won.
Yeah.
How bad?
Pretty bad. The actual casualties in the war weren't that severe, but there were concentration camps, and that's where most casualties happened.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Why people fight, brother?
I don't know.
Something I heard from Metropolis. Sorry to interrupt you. You know Metropolis?
The
movie, the old
1920s?
one. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it?
Yeah.
There's a
German film.
Yeah, a German film by Lutz Fritz Wickheim.
You knew that?
Yeah, it's actually his name, right? Fritz Wickheim.
I could not think about it off the top of my head.
Google it.
Yeah.
So in that movie, there's the whole like hierarchy being played as well.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's a great line that I got from that movie that's like, we speak the same language, but we can't understand each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking wars, brother.
Yeah.
But that's something I said in another episode as well. It's like, without war, there's no peace. So what's up?
Huh. Well, if there was no war, there would actually be no peace because there would be no sort of conceptualized idea of peace because that would be sort of what it is. You know, that would be, you know.
Yeah, we just ask B.
Yeah.
What are the thing that conflicts peace?
Chaos. War.
Which is war.
Yeah. I mean, you are right there. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's... No, but there comes a time, you know, certainly that people sort of take a... Not necessarily a step back towards, like, a more primitive nature, you know, when it comes to war.
Mm.
But, like, sometimes, you know, I think this is perfectly understandable that words can no longer express. And so it starts, you know, people just start to measure sticks. You know, who has the bigger stick.
Damn. And you mean dick with that?
No,
Okay.
basically just weapons.
Oh, okay.
You know, power.
But in a way, really think about it.
Yeah. But, like, there's a couple... Because I feel like a lot of people are after power.
It's all about power in the end, right?
Yeah, for a lot of people. And that makes them, you know, sometimes, you know, you get a little bit apprehensive with them, you know. Because it's not all altruistic.
Well, it's altruistic. Don't hit me up with those and just go home with it.
Just go home with it.
Yeah, just fucking...
Altruistic is that you help someone or you want the very best for someone whilst not expecting anything in return.
Oh, altruistic.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that word.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually been documented instances of altruistic behaviors in animals as well. For example, humpback whales. There's this great episode on this podcast called Radio Lab
Okay.
about humpback whales, or they do the study on
Humpback whales.
Yeah.
They have a hump in their back? What do you mean by hump?
Yeah.
They have...
Yeah.
But every whale... Okay, anyways, carry on.
Not a sperm whale.
Okay, that's too much knowledge in one single fucking pot.
Anyway, so humpback whales, I don't know where I started with this thing, but humpback whales, like it's been documented instances of them basically saving people, seals, and
Saving?
yeah, saving
How?
from a threat, such as orcas, you know, killer whales.
Yeah.
There was this one instance where these orcas were chasing the seal, and this humpback whale showed up and basically lifted this seal on the humpback's like stomach. It came on the sea level and just sort of went on its back, and then with its flipper lifted the seal on its belly.
And then you just rolled it with the seal like this?
Yeah. To save it.
But why? Are they big? Because the killer whales could fuck them up, no?
They could take chunks out of them, but they're too big.
Oh, they're massive. They're one of those big
They
ones.
are massive, and also like they fight orcas, because there's this certain thing about humpback whales also hating orcas, due to the fact that orcas are predators.
What do humpback? They eat what? Seed? Seed.
Krill.
Krill.
Yeah.
What's that?
Little sea creatures.
Ah, okay. Damn,
Yeah.
but they must eat a lot of them, huh?
A lot. You've seen these videos of like these whales coming, you know, opening their mouths and all these fish going in.
Oh, okay.
Basically like that.
But I saw actually a child being eaten by a whale, but it was by mistake.
Oh God.
It was like, you could see the girl was like in one of those floating, what you call, floating.
Donuts. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, but it doesn't aim for those. Anyways.
Yeah.
And then you just see a whale like kind of going like this, just ate a child. But it was by mistake because they're not carnivores, right?
Yeah.
But he just ate this fucking
No,
child.
they are
Poor
carnivores because
child.
they eat. Well, pescatarians actually aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they.
Dude, you're going deep on that knowledge. Okay?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
meant.
No, but like seriously, they are pescatarians.
If you
aren't
think
they?
about it.
Yeah,
But a lot
yeah.
of people like Yeah, that's
No, if you really think about it.
yeah.
But like, no, there was this thing because you know in Pinocchio,
Okay, here we go.
uh,
I like it already.
you've seen Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Did you see the new one?
Don't let's not go there. The
Okay.
one by the not the cartoon one, the new one.
It's a
That's
stop.
like
It's a stop motion one.
oh, that's by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, that
I
one.
haven't seen that one. I've seen.
Yeah.
I heard the one by Disney that was very bad.
Oh yeah,
With the
I heard
tall
about
guy.
that. Tom
Yeah.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks did the voice for the
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
right?
No, he acted as the guy.
He acted the guy.
Yeah.
But it's an old guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like they put like a green suit in him and he did.
No, just prosthetics, like
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
But I heard it wasn't great. So
That's the one that I thought you meant.
yeah, but in Pinocchio, because they a big whale eats Pinocchio and what's the father's name? Geppetto.
Geppetto.
Yeah,
That's a great name.
it's a great name. Yeah. So people were sort of thinking that, is it possible to survive if a whale eats you because they don't want to eat you? But no, it's not possible.
Because always when they portray the inside of a whale, it looks like I've seen Bob Sponge. Bob Sponge?
Yeah.
Sponge. SpongeBob.
Yeah,
In Portuguese,
SpongeBob, yeah.
you say the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's the episode that he's inside of a whale. And in my whole mind, that's the knowledge that I had of a whale's tummy. I was like, oh, fuck. You can just hang out there.
Yeah.
Because it's just water and then you're just kind of floating.
Yeah.
But you got to be at some point that you're going to hit some pipes and those pipes are going to kind of grind you down, right?
Yeah.
But that's not like
Because
just...
it's a digestive system as well.
But that's not like... because it's so big.
Yeah, and it's also acidic there, Right?
Oh.
You would assume.
That's the
there's-
one that... Yeah.
Your stomach is acidic as well.
Yeah, but it's big as fuck, bro. Like, imagine like a pipe of a whale. It's the size of this fucking room. If a good swimmer...
Bigger.
If a good...
Bigger,
right?
Bigger.
If a good swimmer gets... I would love to see something like that. Back to that Big Brother. That's another great show. Just...
Yeah.
Put a great swimmer, like wherever the United States, those motherfuckers know what to do. The butterfly swimming, and they're very good at swimming.
Yeah.
And the whale just fucking eat the shit out of them. And they just have a camera on them, a GoPro or something like that. GoPro, just, it's a good idea. And they see if they could fucking swim their way out or something like that. Because the thing is like swimming in it, I think that would be tricky. But like...
Yeah, but if you do that, there's also like questions of, well, you could argue with our seal story as well, animal abuse. But if you put these certain things in front of the seal, this handgun and the bottle of scotch, you're only suggesting something. You're not necessarily putting them through.
Okay.
But if you put a swimmer inside a whale, if something goes bad, do you save the swimmer by killing the whale, or what happens?
That's something for you to direct to say what we're gonna do.
For
For me, I have 2 million. That's all I can do.
That's all you're.
That's
gonna
my
contribute?
budget.
Okay.
My budget is an indie production. So
Okay.
what are you gonna do? You're gonna use that like $500,000 to shut down the big boy, or you're gonna let the swim his way out?
I think I'm gonna let him swim his way out. And if he doesn't get out, we have a sequel. We send someone in to get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, you're so good at this shit.
I don't know why I don't have more money.
So good in this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that triggers me to think about that time that we. First, I want to ask you something about acting, because you act.
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Genuine. Don't genuine. Why'd you act? Take a minute to think, because I think I asked that to Alec as well. I don't remember where it was.
Because it makes me happy. It excites me in a way that not a lot of things do in a similar way. And also it contributes to sort of my current philosophy on, approaching life. You take certain things from each lesson, which is a character, which is a production, and you add it to yourself. That is a little bit of a sweet on the side for me. You know, you play a bartender. You learn how to pour beer correctly, or if you haven't worked in a bar as an actor, which is pretty pretty strange if you
Yeah.
haven't done that as an actor.
Maybe some rich motherfuckers.
Hey, nepotism.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know
but
what that means, but let's just keep like
nepotism is like
no. Let's say like I know, but like I don't know.
okay. Yeah. So
Actually, yeah. Okay, I want to know now. I'll ask you later. No, it's the night. Fuck. Carry on with your. I'm sorry. I should stop doing podcasts. Carry on with your story, brother. So you were going about the theory.
so you learn so much from different productions. You know, say that you play a guitarist, a rocker. You might end up learning how to play the guitar. You play a politician, you might learn some politics. You know, you play this, you play that. You take away certain things from the characters. But then there's also, you know, things that the characters take from you.
Oh, let's go. Okay, what do you mean by that?
You know, your past experiences, the person who you are. You know, you play these characters, but, you know, sometimes they're closer to you than others. And sometimes it requires a sacrifice. And there are a bunch of safe practices as well.
Yeah.
You know, in approaching characters. Because when I was a kid, I used to play in the woods a lot.
Yeah.
To up until an age where it was inappropriate to play in the woods, you know?
Oh yes, you told me that story. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you want to share that?
Yeah,
That is
sure.
beautiful. You as a kid, you did that.
Like, a lot of people would go home and play video games or, you know, go and hang out at, you know, McDonald's or something like this. I'm like, I'm working on some stuff. I gotta go home, you know? And then I would go home, I put on a cape and get my sword and go into the woods.
Oh man.
And,
Fuck.
And there was some
That's so
kids,
beautiful.
And
You had a cape as well.
yeah,
Come
I was probably maybe like 14 at one point.
With a cape
Yeah.
and a sword.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the most gangster shit I've ever heard in my
And-
entire life.
And there were these kids, probably like 10-year-olds or something.
Yeah.
And I would go up to them because I saw that they were playing certain similar scenarios that I was.
Okay.
So it was like, would you like to play with me as well? And they were like, yeah, how old are you? I was like, I'm 11. You know?
Fuck.
Because
so...
nobody my age was doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, it was inappropriate.
Wow.
And that's where I also, before that, I had already found the theater, you know, which was, you know, you would do the same thing now, but it was acceptable,
Yeah.
you know? And I really missed playing with the swords, the capes, the woods. And then once I got to high school,
Yeah.
an old theater friend of mine was there as well in the same school as I was. And then he showed me a trailer for a thing he was doing, and then I opened his YouTube channel, and I saw these videos of him playing like an elf, or, you know, sort of like Lord of the Rings type fantasy movies, short films in his YouTube channel.
Is that the one that you were part of as well in one of the
Eventually,
episodes? Yeah.
So, and I saw he had almost like exclusively like only family members in his videos.
Yeah.
His mom playing a character, his sister playing another character,
Wow.
and stuff like this. And then I approached him and was like, hey, I have this idea of this dark character who goes on this revenge path, and then he gets killed in the end. I was thinking, like, would you like to talk about that? And he was
Such a
like,
simple and great plot.
yeah. And he was like, yeah.
How
sure.
old are you at that time?
Ah,
High school, you said.
17, 16.
Okay. Wow.
And then just I failed a math class because we were in the back of the row. He nailed it, but he was better at math.
Yeah.
But we were constantly, when the teacher was telling about certain equations and stuff, we were writing the script, writing the story in the back of the class.
Wow.
And this was my return to the forest again, you know, and this time again, sort of acceptable.
Damn, man.
So it is
Because you're an actor now.
Yeah. Thank you for those.
I mean, like, two people. I'm an actor, so it's okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
essentially, I'm just doing what I was doing when I was 9.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
That warms my heart to hear that kind of story
Yeah.
because it's so beautiful, man. To actually like that inner child that is, I feel like it's always talking to us in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But again, with the uh, society that we live in,
Yeah.
we're expected to sort of silence that sound.
Mm. Of the child, I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
And, act like a grown up,
Right.
pay your taxes, get a job,
Yeah.
be an adult.
Mm.
So, what does that mean, really?
What if you're a child but you still pay the taxes?
You can play pretend.
Oh fuck! I'll rock that child as much as I can.
Yeah. And I think you absolutely should.
Yeah.
And I think it's an absolute travesty when you lose it, or you come close to losing it.
Right.
I wouldn't want that.
Mm-mm.
Not even a little bit.
And they even did those videos that, like, I know a lot of people don't know this, but this motherfucker over here, since he was a child, he's been making movies. I never forget the one. I know you don't want people to see, and I know people are not gonna find. I've been looking for those videos forever. I'm pretty sure it's in your account in like unlisted or something like that. But you used to make movies when you were a child, asking your brother to throw a doll out of a window, and you
Yeah.
edit yourself.
Yeah, it was.
Come on, man. This is that shit. It's gold. That shit. It's fucking gold.
No.
How old were you when you were doing those movies?
Oh God. Probably 13.
You were 13.
13, 14, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, maybe 13. Maybe
Okay.
13, yeah. Because it was a neighbor of mine got this idea, like, let's film some stuff.
Okay.
And then we got into it. And then we were watching horror movies a lot of the time. So we started making horror film type stuff. And it was ridiculous because we were recording on our phone.
Yeah.
Some like Nokia phone.
Which is finished, by the way. A lot of people don't know about that.
Yes. And if you could only... I didn't know anything about film editing.
Yeah.
So once we needed a new shot, I would press pause and then go into a new place and
Wow.
press play.
With the phone.
Yeah.
With the Jesus.
So
Christ.
if we were filming a 3-minute video and something went wrong,
In the middle, you're fucked.
we have to go to the very start.
Yeah.
And we did that a couple times every once in a while. And my mother had this thing that she would always yell around the house, certain stuff. Like, could somebody take out the trash? Or
Yeah.
there's some juice here, or stuff like this.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. But like, just some random stuff,
Yeah.
Usually either a chore or that she has something, like some bread, or she made some cake, come eat it. So when we were filming a video at our house, I would always have to tell my mom that, please, nothing right now. Yeah. And she would respect it for about 2 minutes. And then we were filming for maybe 15 minutes, and it's again this pause play.
Yeah.
And then we're maybe at the very last shot, and it's like,
We're close.
Niko, could you take out the dog? And I'm like, fuck, Jesus, fuck.
Why didn't
Mom.
you keep that shit in? That would be so great.
Yeah, the ending shot where the murderer is revealed,
Yeah.
and it's just like, could you take out the dog? It's
Dog.
like, fuck. Actually, not bad.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be
But
David Lynch would be like, fuck, who is this kid?
But I was pissed.
Yeah.
But coming back to those videos, like yes, they do still exist.
Yes.
And
Are they unlisted?
No.
They're not unlisted.
They're not, because that's
Fuck,
the
I've been
problem.
trying to find
Because it is on a YouTube account that I do not remember the password for anymore, and it is connected to an email I also don't know the password to anymore.
Oh, boy.
So if I probably would put in a lot of work, not a lot, but more work and effort, I could maybe get them taken down.
Okay. But you're
Whereas-
not going to do it. You're proud of it. I know you.
Not yet, but
Not yet.
I hope one day I won't be as ashamed of it as
Okay.
I am right now.
Oh, bro, that's so crazy.
Yeah,
you
but
done
that doll stuff was hilarious because there was
Yeah, tell about the story that your brother helped you make.
Yeah, we had this big doll. Well, probably like a meter and 20 centimeters
Yeah.
long. I think it was like a Buzz Lightyear doll.
It was a buzz.
It was a Buzz Lightyear doll.
Yeah.
And I decided I was gonna do this scene where I'm doing my homework, and then it was the birth of comedy, and I couldn't figure out what's 1+1,
Yeah.
and I get frustrated.
What do you mean, breath of comedy?
The birth of comedy. It's like what I mean by that is that sarcastically,
Oh, okay.
as in like it was really bad comedy,
Okay.
but it was like
A breath of okay,
yeah,
got it.
yeah. So I can't figure out how to do this homework, and I'm like, oh, and then I go to the window and I throw him out. And
The homework.
Yeah, the homework. I
Yeah.
throw him out the window, and the reason I did that will actually be revealed in just a moment. But then the door opens and it's my friend comes in and says, "Where's my money?" To which I respond, "I don't have it." He grabs my throat and starts waving me around, and then throws me out of the window. And I dressed this Buzz Lightyear doll in my clothes, and I asked my brother that when I give you the signal, could you throw it out the window? So I run downstairs and I start filming, and I'm like, now. And then my brother throws this doll out the window. And the reason I threw the homework that I had created this sort of subplot for it was because I told my mom that, I'm going to bleed outside and stuff like this. And he was like, well, don't get any blood, on the road or anything. So as my character lands on the ground, my face lands on my homework. So when I bleed this ketchup out of my mouth, it's not going to go on the ground. It's going to go on the paper. Because my mom didn't want to mess.
On the grass.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This shit is so good. It's so
not,
good.
It's not.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And the fact that you made a little plot. So when you did ask your brother, because your brother was not happy about throwing the
No, because also during the same time, I think this was like 2009 as well.
Yeah.
I was really, really hyped for the new Dark Knight film.
Okay.
And when I first saw the Joker in that Dark Knight trailer,
Yeah.
Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
I was instantly hooked. I was
Yeah.
like, this is it. This is amazing.
This is him become an actor, or this is it? What do you mean
This
by
is
that?
yet another reason to become an actor.
Okay.
Or to continue in becoming an actor.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the store and buying lipstick to do the Joker face.
Yeah.
And this cashier person was just looking at me funny, like, why are you buying lipstick? You're a boy.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous buying that lipstick. And I go home and I tell my friend, again, my neighbor, that I want to shoot these videos where I sort of recreate scenes from those trailers of Batman. And then my friend was like, I really like the Joker as well. Can I be in them? I was like, yes, but you have to play Batman because I'm going to play Joker. And then he was like, I want to play Joker too. And I was like, well, this is just great. So we both decided that we're both going to play Joker.
Yeah.
And I paid my brother maybe 20 euros to be in this video where I dress him up as Batman.
Are you serious?
Yes. So he was dressed up as Batman, doing like the bare minimum of just like growling everywhere, like.
He got 20 euros for that.
He's got
Bro,
20 euros.
I'll play that Batman now if you give me those fucking 20 euros.
No, I'm not doing that right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh man.
I did pay my brother a couple times to be in my videos.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
He really
My
extorted.
monthly allowance went there just into my brother.
And that's something you're gonna keep for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That your this is a great story. My brother charged me
Yeah.
since the beginning.
He was the
So fuck
businessman.
you,
I was the
brother.
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, what a great story, man. This is like such an inspiration, I feel like, for.
Yeah.
So knowing you, as I say, and then when I say that, it's because I feel I know you. Do you feel you know me? Wow.
Sorry, it was the coffee.
Yeah.
And also a shock.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do.
Yeah, but I also really appreciate the fact that you still continue to surprise me to a very great degree.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's very nice, honestly. Thank you.
Yeah, like seriously, when you came and got me from the bus station, and you were introducing me to random strangers.
My brothers and sisters, yes.
Yeah, your brothers. Yes.
I mean, okay, people call them strangers. People that.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's great. And just saying this is my friend, and I'm like, hi. He's like, who's that? I don't know. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I do consider that I do know you, and I really, really cherish our friendship.
Yeah. There's a part of myself that just feels like, yes, I do know you, but there's so much more. That I feel like I don't think you, Niko,
Yeah.
even know what that is yet because you haven't tapped into that. And it's the same to me. I feel like because I feel like there's so much. I think like. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's so much more that could be explored and so much more we could know. But yeah, there's definitely like the essence that I know.
Yeah.
But within that essence, there's like, what is who is the Niko that when it's angry, or who is the Niko that like it's, because a lot of part of myself that I haven't seen. And that is just like, there's so much more within
Well, you haven't
it.
pissed me off yet?
I don't think so. I've never seen you like, fuck, I'm gonna hit you with my dick, or I don't know, something like that. That you're very angry.
No, you have pissed me off a couple times.
Have I?
Yeah.
When did I ever piss you off?
I was just thinking, when did you piss me off?
Exactly.
Sure you have. Oh, well, for one.
Okay, with the teaching thing? That was
With
the
the
time.
teaching thing?
Yeah, with the roller coasters. That you were kind of pissed. You're like, fuck. I'm like, okay, you're a teacher now. And
I wasn't pissed. I was just like, come on.
Okay.
That was like my expression, my experience of it.
Yeah.
But probably like when I was, I did not like you one bit when I met you.
Dude, let's talk about that. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Not even a little bit.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Because you always denied that to me. I'm glad I have this on tape, and I'm glad it's coming out from your fucking mouth.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
I did not like you.
Please continue. Why?
Why?
If you remember then.
Because you were an irritation.
I'll take it.
You were this obnoxious little squeaky toy in the middle of the room that insisted to be given attention to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. First day
First day, yeah.
of drama school.
Yeah. Where we met.
Yes. Ay, Gustavo.
Yeah, I remember. Do you remember what you said? I remember so clear. I never forget that moment because it was the moment I was like, out of all these people in this school, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
I said that. I was like, fuck this guy.
Look at us now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Are you talking about the Shakespeare thing?
Yes, you remember. Fuck
please,
yeah.
Please. Because I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I'm sure you do.
Oh my God, bro. You had these glasses that was just like, first the glasses. I did not like it. That was the first thing about you. Because they're round, and they're not only round, they also have a pattern in them. A leopard pattern. And I don't like that.
It's very subtle. I'm not going to defend it. Okay.
Okay. Can I? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And, oh my God. Looking back, like looking at you now and looking back, it still kind of triggers me a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to get over it. Once I'm done with the story.
If you ever want to talk about it,
I think we should sit down and talk about it.
Yeah, sure.
I remember like you guys talking about Shakespeare, and then you were quoting like the book, like at the Bible. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this guy. But I'm not gonna say fuck this guy, but I'm gonna fuck with him. And I remember you said something about like you quoted a very nice line, and I connect with this other guy who was like, was me and you, Alec? And then you were telling to Alec, which is the guy who was in the other episode before this one of it. Shout out, Alec. And you said the quote, and I remember kind of like stopping you and going like, ha, the only thing that I know about Shakespeare that I don't understand shit about him. And then you go like, and then you carried on with the quote.
It's horrible.
And I was like, oh, dude, now? Seriously? Fuck this guy. I never forget that the way that you looked at me, it was like, you wished, at that time I could tell in those eyes, I wish this guy wasn't not born. I wish his sperm,
that's horrible.
his sperm lost the race and died.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yeah, so you did not like me. I didn't like you either. And it's crazy that I like you now because...
But I do appreciate that our feelings towards each other have been always mutual.
Still.
Yeah. Even when we hate each other, we both hate each other.
Yes.
And when we love each other, we both
Love each other, man.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
But yeah, you were doing these things during the first day or first couple days where the instructor was like, all right, everybody stand up, and then you would raise your hand, and the instructor would be like, yes, Gustavo. Oh, so we have to stand up, and
Did I actually do that?
Yeah, not exactly, but
Okay.
like stuff like this. You
Okay.
know? And then
I get why you'll be like, fuck this guy. Even
Yeah.
me, Brian, I'm like, fuck that guy.
yeah, because I knew you weren't being serious.
Yeah.
And then it's like everybody running around, and it's like, and you were like, what?
Oh, man.
What do you mean run?
Like, I just did that with you. What do you mean
Yeah.
blackface? What you
yeah.
talking about?
yeah.
So, I really want to ask you this question, brother.
Yeah.
Do you know plan Bs? Is it there in plan B for you? No.
What?
Plan B. Actor. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
How's that? Because for me, I know there's like, I talk with a lot of people, like, and everyone that I know, it's only a few that goes like, you know what? No plan Bs. Because I know there's no plan Bs. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll die fucking trying this shit. I'll fucking die. I'll give my blood to it, but that's it. There's no plan Bs.
Yeah, because I've been having a great time giving my blood to it, you know?
Does it scare you?
Every day. It's terrifying. Because you don't know what's going to happen. But it also makes it very exciting. Because, you know, me personally, it doesn't interest me to... I can do it for a certain period of time, but it doesn't interest me to do it forever, where I know what's going to happen every day this week, you know?
Okay, define that. So,
Well, I wake up in the morning, I go to this job in this...
okay, got it.
Yeah. And this is going to happen. I see this one friend on Fridays. I spend this Saturday here usually. And then, you know, these routines. Some routines are healthy, but, you know, yeah. I like a little bit of excitement.
Yeah, that's good.
Unpredictability.
Damn. Could you go hit that for me one more time?
Unpredictability.
Damn. It's sweet when you talk. I like it.
How you doing?
Bro, let me see how we're rocking this. Ooh.
What are we doing on time?
I don't know, bro. We're doing good. But
Yeah.
I just, because people that don't know, we're shooting this at what time? Say it.
It is 2:39
In the morning.
in the morning. Sorry,
Thank
in the
you.
morning. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. This was quite crazy because I flew from Helsinki and I arrived in Stockholm at 9-ish,
Yeah.
and then I came here. We're shooting this, and I'm leaving in about half an hour.
You leave in half an hour?
Yeah, about.
Oh, shit. This is so crazy.
Yeah, it goes fast.
Yeah, so tell the story. So
Yeah.
what's happening?
So I'm leaving in about half an hour to go back to the airport to get on another plane, to go to London.
You're such an actor sometimes. You
Sometimes.
piss me off.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, I gotta sleep someday. Seriously.
Oh, bro, in talking about that, don't say it like that. But because I don't know, I feel like exhausted.
When?
No. Especially when it said sleep, I'm like, remember that?
Do you remember that thing?
Oh, man.
We were talking with Gustavo about like if we ever get into a fight, just fake asleep during the fight.
Yeah.
Just fake asleep.
Because if you don't want to fight, right?
Yeah. Just like, say, okay, let's go. And then you do the
It
little
became a
peek.
thing. It
Yeah,
became a thing
yeah.
between
You
us.
peek a little when you're like, let's go, come on. You just peek a little.
So just we had so much stupid things like that in Paris, man. Like
I disagree.
it's just great. I mean, like
it's
we come
great.
up with the most weird, and then people like in parties because we used to go to parties together.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like just with those inside jokes,
Yeah.
just fucking around.
People will be like,
Yeah, we're talking about we
Yeah.
mean fighting people, fucking falling
Yeah.
asleep. Oh man, good times, brother.
great times.
Good fucking times.
Yeah.
On that topic, because I know you're gonna leave in 30 minutes, so we're gonna get you ready. But I want you to last thing, and this question's been popping in my head for some time now. Okay, and I remember.
Should I be nervous?
Maybe
Oh,
it was an actor that you asked, because I think like what was the famous person that you ever met? Who was the person that you met? The famous person that you met? I know the question. What was the famous person that you met? Help me with that, and I'll be able to come up with a question.
what has been the most
Famous person that you've met?
well, you got me there. Like actor?
I think it was an actor.
Wait, where?
I don't know. You're the one who met him or her.
Her?
I don't know. With the
Give me something. I'm
okay, so I don't know if it was the act or something. It was
Yeah.
someone that you met, and then you told me that person. You asked that person, so, "Oh, I'm an actor," and so what is the
Oh, yes.
who was the that you met?
Michael Rourke? Michael Rook?
Okay,
I forget the name.
he's an actor.
Yes, he's an actor. He's
Okay.
I went to the I was at the Chicago Film Festival, and they had a screening of one of his old films called Henry: The Portrait of a Serial Killer,
Okay.
which is sort of
Oh
like
shit! Yes, that's the one with that guy who plays in the Galaxy of the Guardians.
yeah, the character
Yeah.
Yandu. Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. In that screening, there was also a Q&A. And that film is like basically like Taxi Driver, but like serial killer.
Okay.
Uh,
Is he older than Taxi Driver?
no,
Okay, so it's also maybe
I don't know.
inspired.
I don't know.
That would be interesting
Yeah, but
to know.
but it's based on actual events apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Not surprised. The States, it's a wild, wild west.
It sure is. But yes, there was a Q&A session afterwards. I didn't ask any questions during it, but when it was over, the actor and the director got up and they just walked out of the same door as we were walking. So I caught up with. I'm so sorry. I don't recall his name. Let's just
Yeah.
call him
Mark.
Mark. Okay. Mark. And I ran up to him, and I just, as he was walking, I was having a conversation with him, and I was like, "Hey, I'm an actor. Do you have any advice? How to keep on going? It can be hard sometimes and stuff." I was like 17 at the time.
Mm.
And he stopped, I think, and he looked at me and he said, "You know that scene in the bathroom where he talks about beating his mother, the scene?"
Mm.
And I was like, "Yes, it was a great monologue." He says, "That 20 seconds, it gave me my career." So sometimes it can be just about the 20 seconds. And you don't necessarily know what those 20 seconds are going to be.
Mm.
But it can just be like a moment that gives you the eternity.
And then now knowing that like you just finished with your masters,
Yes, graduating on Friday.
let's go. If for another actor who maybe listen to this, what is it something that you would say to them? Because you've been in a journey, whether you like measure success by like being a famous actor or so on, I totally disagree with that. I think if you are in a journey where you believe that yourself, that you're great,
Yeah.
and that you can do great stuff, that's success right there. So
Yeah.
that's why I asked you that, because I know you're there. You have that mentality. With no plan Bs, this is what I do. I'll die fucking trying it if I have
Yes.
to. So for another actor who is maybe listening to this, what would you say to that actor?
First thing I thought was find God. It might help.
That's great.
Um, can I quote something?
Go ahead. It's yours.
Um, Viktor Frankl.
Who's that?
He's a
Cool name though.
psychologist.
Psychologist.
Yeah. Uh, went to several Nazi concentration camps
Doing what?
as a prisoner.
Oh, okay.
He was Jewish. He is Jewish. I think he passed away actually. But he wrote this book called Man's Search for Meaning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of that book.
And one of the biggest things, that his discovery in writing that book and experiencing concentration camps and experiencing different people, how people died not long after giving up,
Okay.
fighting for survival. And a thing that really stuck with me from that particular book was that if a person has a why, they can bear almost any how. So if you have a why to do something, if you know why you're doing it,
You can bear anyhow.
yeah, you can bear any how to do that.
Shit.
Yeah.
So that goes for like whatever fucking you do, bro.
Yeah. Just know why you're doing it, and the how you do it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's a great way to fucking
Yeah.
end this thing. But before we end this thing, because I'm gonna get you in the fucking bus in a bit.
No, I mean, I have to leave from here at 1:15.
Quarter past. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have a couple more questions, just shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's his name? Guy who made 2001. Kubrick. Thank you. He said such a great thing. Because people say like, oh, your movies are so great. So great. How'd you do it? How'd you manage to know how to make great movies?
Yeah.
He goes, motherfucker. Sorry for the family, but I mean in a good way. He goes, because I know what I don't want. But fuck, I'm butchering this.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Now they go like, "What? How'd you know to make great movies?" He goes, "Damn." He goes, my brain right now is just like it's 3 a.m. Give me a second. He goes, because I don't know what I want, but I know what I don't want, and that's why. But like he meant in a way, just like if you know what you don't want, things.
You can find what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So without knowing, because
Yeah.
like sometimes like I feels like that for me. I know what I don't want, but
Yeah.
I have like no idea what the fuck I want. Like I have an idea of it.
I think that's where creativity can help a lot.
Mm.
You try new things. You experiment.
Yeah. Oh, talking about that. Oh yes. Okay, I have one more for you, right? And this is something that people don't know. We would go to parties, me and you,
Yeah.
and we would, you remember what we used to do. We would go to parties, and with words, I would just kill you.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
We used to have rap battles. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny that you think about that way. When I used to put you on the ground and make you my slay, and I would ride you like gay, being happy and looking through the bay.
You remember it very differently than I do. but what you just said was pretty poo-poo. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m.
Give us a second.
Give us a second. Wait, you want to do this right now?
I'm doing this right now, and I'm looking at you while I do it, and I make you my child, and I continuity. It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
You're swinging back and forth in your chair. And you sit there with your degrading stare. How do you possibly dare? We're in your room, your realm, your home. How is this fair? Now that sounded more like a poem than an actual, I don't know.
Well, as I usually say, it's not about being fair. It's about getting the words that are strong like me and be able to bear.
Mm.
And I'm talking about the type of bear that goes like this. Roar. And when I go roar, you can go to the fucking south of Mars.
It's horrible. Okay.
You're thinking too much when it's just supposed to flow. Come on, bro. It's about the soothing touch of a burning soul. And that's poetry for you
That was
at
pretty
home.
nice. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. That was really beautiful.
Those are times.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
Have you thought about doing music ever?
I'm writing music.
Yeah.
Look at my studio, bro. I have
Yeah.
guitars
No,
everywhere.
because you used to have a career in music. Like in
Okay, let's
Brazil.
not go there.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm very
Okay.
proud of that, actually.
No, I was watching it with a couple of friends of mine just recently.
Were you actually?
Yeah, because I show it to people when I start talking about you.
And you show like you're my dad. Like you gotta see what this kid is doing. Come check it out.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
You're
much.
so proud of me. It's like it's so weird.
Yeah, but I am proud of you.
No, I
am
appreciate it,
proud
man.
of
I
you.
know. You know, I'm just
Yeah.
fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But that was the thing as well. We would start rapping, and like as soon as we finished, and then most of the times, like we had the guy who was just like kind of the judge
Yeah.
in the parties,
Yes,
and then
I
he
remember.
gave it to you like 2 championships, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, but
You guys get to judge this encounter over here, so
I think you won this one.
I think so. It's at 3 a.m, by the way.
Yeah, so props to you.
Let's go.
Yeah. No. I wanted really to apologize to you that I wasn't as much in contact during last year.
Meaning?
Well, I didn't call as much. I didn't attend the gathering that you had last New Year's
But come on, brother.
and stuff like that. I was pretty deep in the
Yeah.
education.
Did you ever feel that I was like?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Okay. Because I was never like, I know that like, and that's the thing. I think I said that about Alec and about the group that we
Yes.
have. It doesn't matter where we go.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where our minds is at. We're always gonna be together with each other, whether in this earth or in Mars. Sorry, I gotta stop doing that.
Yeah,
But
gotta
you know-
stop doing
but you
that.
know what I
You're
mean?
bringing Mars back. I don't know about that.
I know that was the only thing that had that rhymed with art.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but like seriously, like no matter where we are, brother, as soon as we come together, it's that I'm fucking fighting a tree and I'm calling you. I'm like, let's fucking fight a tree, and I know you're gonna fight that tree with me.
You're gonna fight a tree?
Yeah, my point is, no matter when we got it together, we're gonna like the love never gonna disappear. We brothers for life, brother. You know what I mean? So like whether you go and then you have your journey, I know it's needed. It's necessary for your growth, for your knowledge, for your curiosity.
Yeah.
So it never crossed my mind ever that it's just like I kind of lost you. But I know it, like sometimes it can come that kind of concern. And but yeah, never crossed my
No,
mind.
I hear you, and I absolutely agree with this. But also, it's 3 a.m. But
You
I'm
gotta-
thinking about this one thing now. Like, how fucking scary would it be to fight a tree?
Fighting a tree, bro.
Especially think if the tree starts fighting back.
Dude. And here's my question to you.
Yeah.
What would you prefer? You get a sword. You have two options. You get
Yeah.
a sword,
Yeah.
but you have to fight a chimpanzee every year. Or,
I have a sword.
but you get a sword.
Yeah.
Or, every time you get into a car,
Yeah.
you have to fight a chicken to death.
Wait,
Which one would you pick?
but was it once a year, the chimpanzee?
Yeah, but you get a sword.
Yeah. Do I have to kill it every year?
Well, if you don't kill it, you kill you, bro.
Okay, but it comes back every year?
Yeah, every year you got there's a chimpanzee and there's a sword for you, and then you gotta fight that chimpanzee to death. Think about it. That's like something you gotta sit back and think.
And is the chicken fighting back every time?
Wow, depends what kind of chicken. Is it Latino chicken? It's up, The
But who's-
chickens.
Well, with the chicken, who starts the fight?
No, you get into a car. There's a fucking chicken there ready to fuck you up, bro.
So the chicken is going to attack me as soon as I get into a car. Wait, every time I get into a car.
Yes, every time you get into a car, gotta fight the chicken to death.
I could get a very good sort of YouTube series out of that, though.
How so?
Well, starting sort of a vlog of like, hey, what is going on, you guys?
Okay.
It's your boy here.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
I'm getting to a car again. Let's go. And then I get into a car.
This is a chicken. They're ready to fuck you
Yeah.
up. So you go for the chicken?
I mean, I don't want to sort of advocate for animal cruelty, but
It's not animal cruelty, bro. It's just like survival. There's a fucking chicken ready to fuck
I'm
you
gonna go
up.
with the chicken.
You're gonna go with the chicken.
Yeah,
Really?
because with the chimpanzee, I don't know what day it's gonna be. I just know it's once a year.
Okay.
But I always have my sword with me.
Oh, that's such a good point.
Sometimes I might not be feeling it. I'm not in the mood to wield a sword, ready to take on a chimpanzee. Wait, the chimpanzee doesn't have a sword, right?
No. Jesus Christ. Chimpanzee, it would be so unfair. It's alright, the chimpanzee, bro. If the chimpanzee on sword, there's no chance.
Yeah, but with a car, I know when I'm getting into a car.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been asking those
Wait,
questions.
what
to
about a
people.
bus?
No, a bus, you're good. It's just a car.
It's just a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, a taxi as well.
It's a car.
An Uber.
Bro, the Uber will have the chicken just in his hand like this, and the chicken just be looking at you like that, Just ready
Yeah,
to
I'll
fuck
take
you up.
I'll take the chicken.
That's a good choice.
But every time before I fight, I would bow and say their name.
Of the chicken,
Yes.
I should let's go.
Yes.
Damn, that's respectful as well.
Yeah, you have to be respectful
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna lose my life. I'm gonna take a life.
yeah. And then you know, and that you're gonna get chicken. Like imagine just going to a car and then like you're hungry and shit. Like your mom's like, "Oh, we're having chicken tonight.
Oh,
I got you."
that's great though.
You get into a car and just fight the chicken, bring home.
Wait, in the car, do they just appear?
It just appear, bro. It's not you
Okay.
buying a chicken and putting there. It's just there.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah, the chimpanzee, same thing.
That's borderline vegan. That's almost vegan.
Because it just appear, right?
Yeah. It appears out of thin air.
Damn, you make me feel so dumb. You're so smart.
Yeah.
But people blew my mind saying about the chimpanzee. I'm like, the chimpanzee will eat your sword and you.
Yeah.
People don't realize how strong is a chimpanzee. There was people that came out to me and was like, no, but like you gotta do that every time. Like chimpanzee you fight once. I'm like, still. Oh, is that it?
No, I put an alarm at 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, was
but
the chimpanzee talking back to us.
with
But this conversation is going way too long about chimpanzees.
it's 3 a.m.
That's what you get, guys, when it's 3 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do this again sometimes. Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah.
And I want to give you a hug before we go. So
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to the episode that we were talking about.
Oi, surprise.
Um,
Yes, people will keep.
with Elon Musk.
Yes, that's the one.
You're bringing Elon Musk, and when he walks in, you're gonna be naked, and you're gonna be
Yes.
like, "It's a prank.
Yeah.
Give me your money."
No, I'm gonna have a big Tesla, and when he walks in, guess who's in there?
A chicken.
That's it, bro. Let's go. Bro, I appreciate you. You're a genius, brother. Okay. Can do this again? Ah, man, it smells good, brother. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate it.
Final words? Any final words?
Final words.
Look, a chicken. You guys, I gotta show this. It's a chicken. Anyways, final words, brother.
Final words. Guys, don't get into cars with chickens. They'll fuck you up.
We stay like that, people. But before I go, I
Yeah.
really want to look in the eyes and say this.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for you for really pursuing what you believe in, and knowing for like the things that you stand for, knowing how much work you put into your craft and how much work you put in yourself. It makes me keep going with the things that I do. So I really appreciate you as a person, as an actor, and as a creator. So you are the type of person that I look up to, and you push me to do the things that I do. When I really like to look at you and see how you flow around. And I'm just happy that you're pursuing what you do, and I just can't wait to see what's gonna come from that ground, what kind of flower it's gonna be. So I'm just happy to see how you're going around, brother. And I'm looking forward now to how it's gonna be this new journey in London, and I'm wishing you all the luck there.
That really means a lot. And I love you, Gustavo.
I love you too, brother.
And not to speak on your behalf, but I think this is what Gus and Friends is about.
Let's go.
Let's go.
There's a definition what it is, brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, guys. This is Niko. Peace to everybody. So let's go.